Hey YouTube! So, I thought you'd like to see video of bread, soft white, ham and cheese. You may be asking, what on earth are you going to make with that? Well, let's see. Hey, cheese toasties and ham. So, cheese and ham toasty, I'll put it into MyFitnessPal here. You can see 540 calories. MyFitnessPal here is saying I've got 1,950 I can have per day. Now that is based on no exercise whatsoever. So we're probably going to aim for about 2,300 a day. The average man needs about 2,500, so a couple of hundred under is going to help, especially if we're ramping up the exercise as well. I'm not the kind of person that eats chicken and broccoli day in and day out, and I always dodge salad. It's just not my thing. But if you do like salads, as long as they're healthy, that's fine to eat as well. So what we'll do is we will leave that there in terms of food because I'm now hungry, and we'll spin around. So where did we end up? We ended up outside in the great outdoors. And this is a green space, roughly 4 or 5 minutes from my house. One of the best things about this place is that it leads into this lovely wood here. But to get to it, you have to go up a rather large hill. And if there's one thing that's good for you while you're out on a walk, it's going up hills. It's always nicer to come out somewhere different to roads. As I say, you got a lot of pollution on the roads, and while it doesn't have a huge impact on most people, it's always nicer to get a little bit off the beaten path. So I am now walking pretty slow, average speed 2.3 miles an hour, mainly because I'm messing around doing drone shots and filming. But we're going to pick up the pace a little bit now. The average walking pace for most people is around 2 to 4 miles per hour. So really, you want to be pushing that as much as you can. You don't necessarily need to measure your miles per hour. Not everyone has a watch, but most people have a phone, so you can record all of your walks. So Strava's a good one for most people. Record your walks on there. See if you can do it a little bit faster each time, or a little bit faster each week, or after a month, see how fast you're doing it. Strava is a really good tool for that. I do like Strava a lot. Strava and MyFitnessPal are probably the things that I will be using most while doing this. I'd encourage you all to try and get out in your local areas. There is more than you think a lot of the time. There could be exceptions, but a lot of time you'd be surprised how many green spaces there are knocking around that you can go and walk in. Could be part of the way to keep yourself motivated. Try and find different walks as you're going along. You never know what you might find. At this point, you might be wondering, how far do I walk? How fast do I walk? How do I walk? Hopefully you know how to walk. Well, the simple answer is there is no answer. It's all down to you. If you've got 10 minutes to go for a walk, go for a walk for 10 minutes. If you've got half an hour to go for a walk, go for half an hour. The simple truth is that you need to be working as hard as you can in the circumstance that you're in. If you can do half a mile in 10 minutes, then over a course of weeks you should be trying to improve that. You should be going from half a mile to maybe 0.6 of a mile, 0.7 of a mile. The simple truth is that you need to get better and better. That way you're overloading your body and you will improve. So we're looking at me losing weight here. I'm currently walking now at 2.6 miles an hour. I am faffling about trying to do these videos, but the simple truth is I'm going to turn these off in a moment. I'm going to put some pace on, and we're going to see what we can do in the final stint. I've done 1.76 miles, and while doing that, it hasn't felt like doing 1.76 miles because obviously I've been doing these videos. So that's actually quite a good thing. If you can distract yourself, if you can listen to music, then these are all good things to do while walking. So I'll catch you in a moment. We are now an hour in to the walk. an hour already. I've gone almost 3 miles. We're averaging 2.9 miles an hour. It's not blistering pace, but the one thing you might be able to hear from the video is that I'm out of breath. I can feel that this walk is having an effect. It's raising my heart rate. It's making me feel tired. It's making me feel good, to be fair. So I think the important thing to say here is I have got gadgets that can tell me this, that, the other, but it really doesn't matter. You can go out for a walk, and if you're out of breath, you know that you'll be doing something good for yourself. Even if you've only got 15 minutes, like I've said before, you get yourself out there, walk fast for 15 minutes, do a loop to your home, walk to the shop, always a good plan. You'll be doing something better than sitting on the couch doing nothing. Pretty much at the end of the walk now, on the final straight, as they say, where I can go home and gorge myself with cake. Oh, no, not cake. With milk. Yeah, maybe milk. So, we've done now 3.75 miles, averaging about 3 miles an hour. We've been walking for an hour and a quarter. I've felt like this has been an excellent way of getting some cardiovascular fitness work done. Now, appreciating not everyone has an hour to spend to go out walking, but as I've said previously, do what you can, get yourself out of breath, and you'll be doing something good for your body. Other than that, that's pretty much it. You now know how to walk. Next, Kung Fu. By the end of another wonderful day, the first day of my diet, or as we call it sometimes in the world of men, the regime. It's been a fun-filled day. I've enjoyed it. I've felt motivated because I've been doing these videos that all 7 people have watched so far, but hopefully that'll increase and we'll get at least, I don't know, 12 people watching soon. That'll be fun. So I've entered all my details into MyFitnessPal, and I'll just give you a quick rundown of where I am on that. So here are the numbers. So we have a total here of 1950, which is no exercise at all. We've had 2,274 of food. And if you remember, I was looking for about 2,300, 475 exercise. So according to this, I've got 151 calories that I could take if I want to. So there's 151, so translate to next to no fat loss for today, but over the course of a few weeks, that should all build up. If you're interested in what I've been eating, I had 3 Weetabix for breakfast. I put tea on. Always remember to put your drinks on. Drinks have calories too. You saw at the start of the video my lunch. It's very nice, that was. Perhaps not big enough, needed a little bit more. For my tea, as I call it, we had pork kofta sticks on skewers with some flatbreads and some sweet corn. Absolutely very. And also I had a Mary Berry indulgent chocolate cake, peanut chocolate, protein bar, and I'll whisper treat size. However, that doesn't really matter too much because I'm in the calorie zone. So arguably, while there are healthier choices in terms of my weight loss, this has been a very good day. So onwards and upwards. Tomorrow, hopefully, weather permitting, as long as it's not pouring down, I'll go out for a run in the morning. Hopefully post a video after that. Bye.